Hey guys, so we have another big announcement today. Ghost of Tsushima was shown off in the form of a roughly 18-minute gameplay trailer that showed off some of the features that are going to be included in the game. I'm excited to talk over this. I originally watched it as it was being portrayed live, but unfortunately my stream didn't have very good audio quality, so I'm re-recording it, and this is the second time watching it. Also, this particular video that IGN put out is in much better quality than the one that they originally had uploaded. So I'm happy to watch it again in its full 4K glory. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at it, and we'll talk through it and see what sticks out. All right, so here we go. That sound right there sounds like somebody turning their PlayStation on. Okay. Obviously, it's not a game for kids. I'm assuming mostly because it's probably going to be pretty violent, since it is a game about feudal Japan and samurai warriors. Oh yeah, that looks great.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason Connell from Sucker Punch Productions. We have a lot to show you today about Ghost of Tsushima. Combat, customization, special modes. But first,
it's different than I pronounce
let's take a look at how you explore the world of Tsushima.
It's not Tsushima, it's Tsushima. Like sushi, ma, like ma! Okay. I'm going to try paying attention a little more this time, because the first time I saw it, it confused me a little bit.
Exploration has been at the heart of our open world design since the very beginning. But you can't have exploration if you don't have curiosity. So we've continually asked ourselves,
is that true?
How can we let the island guide you in the most thematic and immersive ways possible?
Cape physics are on point. The grass too. I believe this game, okay, well there we go. This game is open world, which is pretty impressive because it looks gorgeous. This is one of those games I can see them doing like a remaster of maybe a year later for the PS5. So they can have it running at 60 frames a second and 4K and all that. But even just by itself right here, it looks gorgeous. Okay, so the wind kind of guides you. It's quite the leap. Alright, so you can summon your horse, much like Red Dead Redemption or Wind Waker. Not Wind Waker. Whatever the new Zelda game is, I can't remember off the top of my head. Breath of the Wild, sorry. Which just reminds me of it also. Those environments are gorgeous. The only thing I've seen comparable to that is like the Red Dead Redemption 2 environments, where it has all that ambient occlusion coming through the clouds, which just, you know, basically is that lighting that you get, that lighting effect. Okay, so a gust of wind. Call a gust of wind anytime to point you in the right direction. That's interesting. So you're going to have to use the environment. It kind of reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus when you had to hold your sword up and reflect it off the light to point you in a direction. It's definitely, as they said at the beginning, trying to make you feel more immersed in the game. We'll just let that guy get attacked by a boar or whatever that was on the side of the road. Also very Red Dead Redemption 2. You can decide to help people or not. Beautiful soundtrack.
The guiding wind can take you to all kinds of locations in the game, like this farmstead that's been taken over by the Mongols. It can also take you to your next big story moments, or even help you find rare collectibles. But what about the things that you don't know about, that you haven't seen yet, that you don't know exist? Keep your eyes peeled for other visual cues. Smokestacks on the horizons, interesting and odd-shaped trees, or maybe even animals trying to get your attention.
Quickly, Nobu.
I like the minimal HUD just because it keeps everything very clean looking. Therefore, it makes you feel like you're right in the world. You don't have all this stuff in front of you. Makes me wonder if they're playing with the HUD option off. Oh, this is interesting. Some birds will lead Jin to points of interest such as hidden locations. So, there again, kind of like Snow White. You just got to follow the animals around. They'll lead you somewhere nice.
Stay away, my lord. The spirits of vengeful samurai haunt this forest.
Tell them you don't believe in spirits, and then just waltz in there.
Let's go, Nobu.
I like how flowy his cape is, even indoors. Just forever breeze blowing that in the wind. It's like Spawn's cape. And now he goes outside and it stops. Minor gripes, you know. The game's beautiful. Foxed in, and there's the fox. And once again, you're seeing the animals move him around or guide him. Just randomly collecting pieces of forestry.
Tsushima is rich with exploration and discovery, and whether you're just following a string of torii gates that'll lead you to a high mountain shrine, or maybe it's just a fox trying to show you something hidden in the woods. Either way, bring your sense of adventure and let the wind guide you.
It's cool, got some platforming in there.
Lord Sakai.
Man, that looks cool. Wow. Okay, we're going to learn a little bit about our hero here.
Hi, this is Nate Fox from Sucker Punch. Now, we just showed you some exploration, but let's switch gears and check out some combat.
See, when I watched this the first time, I wasn't blown away by it, but I think they're going for a different feel than a lot of their other games. Something
If you've
more
ever seen a samurai movie, you know what to
methodical.
expect. Two warriors, sizing each other up, waiting for the other to make the first move.
Fight me!
So much for him. They do the typical kung fu thing and all charge in one at a time. Hashtag honor.
As
He
you
does
can
look
see,
pretty
the Mongols are
awesome
everywhere
walking in
on
there
this
like that.
island. For Jin to succeed, he has to use real, skillful precision in fighting them. No wasted energy. Every strike must count.
I do like that. It reminds me of Tenchu back in the day, where you could easily get killed in Tenchu by one or two hits if you weren't paying attention. So, oh man, goodbye arm. Oh cool, and they had different stance switches. Kind of reminds me of like For Honor. You can switch the stance. I wish I knew what that meant. Just shouting it a lot. Dasha! Or Dosha. Dosha dead.
Okay, so that was Jin fighting as a samurai. But now let's see him take on the same group of Mongols as the dishonorable Ghost. As the Ghost, he'll use every dirty trick he can think up to even the odds. Even using fear as a weapon.
I like how they call them dirty tricks and so on and so forth, but the name of the game is The Ghost of Tsushima. So, is that his normal state? Oh, ow, ow. Oh, first I thought he was stabbing him under his armpit. But, I mean, getting stabbed in the throat is probably not much better. Dang, dude. You ever seen a guy get hit by an arrow and, like, launch him off his feet? To be honest, I've never seen a guy get hit by an arrow, period, but... It's cool. Kind of reminds me of Batman. Stealth mechanics seem solid. It's really dry right now. Oh wow, I didn't notice that the first time that he put his weapon down. And he kills him anyway! Oh, they'll learn to fear the ghost, yeah. That was completely dishonorable. The guy wasn't even armed. But I think this is a revenge story anyway, so he probably doesn't care. He's like, the only good Mongol is a dead Mongol. I almost said mongrel. No, we're not talking about dogs here. People ask, why do we play video games? We can't do this kind of stuff in real life. Are you kidding me? I'm trying hard to blow that horn. Yeah. Conveniently big thing of dynamite located on their boat. You should have put more than one guard out there, buddy. Get out of there. Lost my boat. Dude, Jin just lit that entire town on fire. One guy. That's excellent.
You might have noticed that while fighting as the samurai, or sneaking around as the ghost, Jin had on a different set of armor. That's because the armor in this game actually gives you different mechanical advantages. It's not just the way it looks. It helps accent your chosen playstyle. As you explore the world, you'll discover Omamori charms. They'll give you an edge in battle.
Cool.
But more importantly, as your legend grows, you'll develop all new techniques which transform Jin from a samurai into the ghost. The thing is, you get to decide how those techniques evolve and grow over time. It's always worth keeping an eye out for dye flowers. Find enough of them, and you can change the color of an armor. So not only do you get to choose how the Ghost gameplay evolves, but you can fine-tune the look as well.
Feudal fashion show. Holla. I think a lot of people will be excited about this particular mode for this game.
If it didn't have photo mode. In our new photo mode, we have features such as color grading, depth of field, so you can focus on the right objects. We have a bunch of new features that really underline the motion and movement that's so great about our game. You can control the wind's direction, the speed, you can change out the particles to different types of leaves and fireflies. You can even select a track of music from our original score that might be a little bit more fitting. So if you're into doing a photo, or maybe you actually want to do a video, there's something here for you. Here's a few that I've created.
That's cool.
A Japanese voice track option with subtitles is a perfect fit for our game. So I'm happy to say that before the first scene,
That gal looks a lot like
you'll be
Michelle
able to
Yeoh.
turn this option on.
I don't think it is. Michelle Yeoh is Chinese, not Japanese, but I'd also be surprised if they were able to get her for this game. My phone's blowing up over there.
Here at Sucker Punch, we are huge fans of samurai cinema. We wanted to create a way for you to feel like you're playing your
That's
favorite
cool.
samurai movie.
It's very
So we
Akira
created a
Kurosawa.
windy, black and white, film grained out mode that you can turn on from the very beginning of the game.
Holy moly. Ugh. That looks like that hurts.
Today, we've shared with you some of the unique ways that you can explore the island of Tsushima. We've also shared with you some of the ways that you can fight as a samurai, or assassinate as the ghost, or customize Jin, or play in special ways. But we have so much more to show you in the future. Ghost of Tsushima comes out on July 17th. Thank you so much for watching today. We'll see you later.
All right. Right on. I'll let it resolve. Cool beans. So, the first time I watched this, I think I said that my hype level was at about a 7 for it. And I say that because it's a game that I'm looking forward to trying, but I'm not like counting down the days like I was for a game like Final Fantasy VII Remake or something like that. And seeing the trailer now for the second time in much better resolution than the first time I saw it, Yeah, I think I could bump it up to like maybe a 7.5. I'm a little bit more excited now that I had a little bit more time to digest it. It doesn't look like it's doing anything necessarily revolutionary in terms of gameplay. Maybe the immersion, kind of using the environment to find directions is something that's interesting. I don't know that I've seen that incorporated in that particular way. But it looks like it's taking a lot of elements of games like Uncharted or Zelda or maybe even a little bit of what's that game called? Well, Dark Souls or similar games like that, and kind of infusing it into this one game, and it looks like it does it pretty well. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this plays out. I think it looks like a solid game. Obviously, it being huge open world and having the graphics that it does is technically impressive. I think this is going to be the last big technical showcase for the PS4 outside of The Last of Us Part 2. But yeah, I won't say I'm blown away, but I'm definitely impressed. And it's nice to see that this game is coming along fairly well and that there seems to be a lot to do in the game from what I can tell. If it's, they continue on with what they showed, being that there's side quests and things like that that you can partake in. And I'm just excited because most of the Sony first-party studios are usually turning out quality hits. So, yeah, curious to see what you guys think, though. If you've had some time to digest it, if you guys have been speaking with some others about the game, what do you think? Drop a comment in the comment bar below. Also, please remember to like and subscribe and share this video if you could, because I'm trying to get up to at least up to 100 subscribers. And, yeah, I appreciate your guys' support. Until next time, we'll leave a coin on the cabinet for you. Take care.